That thing's definitely moving, isn't it?
That thing is moving.
That thing is moving. Which one am I again? I'm 2, is it?
You're number 2.
There we go. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit louder. That's nice.
It's funny. I kind of feel like I don't remember how to do this.
I know.
That's nice as well.
We come in very fresh.
Come in very fresh.
Barely even talk to each other. But, hello.
Ooh, yeah, I wanted to keep some secrets.
I know. I like the approach. Just go straight into it.
Yeah, what's up? Welcome to the Sausage Boys podcast. Upgraded edition. We're on a whole nother level. We've got a new soundboard.
We do have a new soundboard.
We've got a new room.
We've got a brand new room.
Brand new room.
Brand new studio.
This is the South Coast Post Child, your host, the mannequin from Newtown, Jackson Grant, right here.
He's here, folks. I love him.
Fresh off a big trip.
Yes, as we can see from the Bintang
and we've got
hat, which we really like. Really like that.
We've got the Terry Crews of Sydney right here, aka the Steamroller. Karimbialo.
Good evening, folks. Good evening. It ends very abrupt, the sound effect, which kind of adds to it. I like.
Yeah, I kind of like.
Crowd applaud, and then they just stop.
Yeah, it's good.
What's that from? I think there's some movie or some film where it's like da-da-da-da, cut. What am I thinking of?
SpongeBob?
Yes, I'm thinking.
Is it SpongeBob?
I'm thinking exactly of SpongeBob.
Yeah, they do it all the time when like there's a crowd running or something like that.
It's the one where Squidward goes into the frame. They hate Squidward.
And SpongeBob's hand goes out. God, they really covered all bases on that show.
What a great scene that was. I can't remember. What was the situation there?
I think
show
Squidward was trying to put on a show or something like that, and SpongeBob was just around being annoying, and then everyone really loved SpongeBob to the point where they would applaud just his hand poking out of a curtain,
and then they would stop immediately, which is beautiful. But yeah, dang, what's going on? Fresh off a trip.
Yeah, back from Bali. Spent a week in Bali.
In Bali,
dude.
Bali, dude.
Where do I even start? That's the crazy part.
I got women that I'm keeping in the dark. I got the summer living large.
Yeah.
Anyway, Drake, everyone. Drake, Aubrey Drake.
I've got a feeling this new soundboard's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a nice amount of fun. It's a lot of exploring to do. But yes, fresh off the trip. Yeah, this is the first holiday I've had in a crazy amount of time, and it was insane. Goodness gracious.
Absolutely insane. Because, you've already been to Bali, right?
It's my favorite place in the world.
Yeah, so we're staying in, like, Legian, which is, like, right on the beach in the south.
Yeah.
And, what was it? We had a week there of... We didn't really make any plans or anything like that. We were just cruising pretty much the whole time.
Sick.
Food, amazing.
What kind of food were you eating there? This is a notorious thing for people don't like Indonesian food.
Yeah, I was eating Western food.
You eat Western. That's what you do.
Because I was also worried about... I was terrified of Bali belly. Which is... Like, I've got friends that have had it and blah, blah, blah.
What if Bali belly's just like a creepy dude?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm literally... This is me. I'm Bali belly. You don't want to be around me.
Yeah, it's like... What... Isn't it something about drinking the tap water? And he's like, no, I don't know where that came from. It's just me. I just kind of go around. I make people sick. But it was so sick, man.
Goodness. What kind of food? What food are we talking about when we think of Western food? What are because have they got like a KFC or their own KFC or something like that? They've got their weird
not even
Indonesian
that. We weren't getting takeaway.
Oh, okay.
But it was just like, at every restaurant you'd go to would have like a page for Indonesian food and a page for Western food. Yeah.
And
I'd say, take a look at me.
You literally right in front of the waiter's or waitress's face. You just literally like, oh, well, I'm not going to be needing that page. I'm not going to be needing that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get the burger.
So would you like to try some nasi goreng? No. It's disgusting. Why would I want to eat something like that?
Why would I come to Indonesia to not eat? Yeah.
You didn't eat any Indonesian food?
Oh, no, we did. Maybe just like mee goreng or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What, the noodles? The
Yeah, the microwavable. Yeah. No. I kept it pretty straightforward, but the food was fantastic. And everywhere you go,
Yes.
service amazing.
That's the thing. I think Bali has like the best food on earth because of just how fresh it is. Like Western food. It's like Australian cuisine, but better because it feels fresher.
The one thing I felt like, I don't know if it happens to everyone, but like your tummy definitely is going through something.
Oh,
I didn't get the full thing.
Even with the Westies, with the Western cuisine.
Yeah, it's funky. They've got some
Funkiness
funky
to it,
going
yeah,
on there.
Some funky things.
Oh, and the other thing, like, just avoid the water, right? If you don't want to get barley belly, that's what everyone says.
Yeah.
And we got bottled water all the time.
Yeah.
But after 2 or 3 days, I realized like every drink I've gotten has had ice in it.
So this is probably this is probably the reason for your funky stomach, not necessarily the food.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, and what else? The bidet. They had a bidet in the room.
Bidet.
And I was using that as well. And then I thought about it a little bit after because I was like, this is so good.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it afterwards, and I was like, dang, people put like drugs up their booty because it gets to your intestine quicker.
Oh, yes.
And I was thinking, I'm literally shooting water up my booty hole. It's like a gateway to barley belly.
Was this your first bidet experience?
Yes.
It's crazy because again, a few months ago when I went to Japan, that was my first bidet experience.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
It's crazy. Do you remember the first time?
Yeah.
I remember because I saw the bidet in the room and I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that.
I did some.
I don't play like that.
I stood up and I was like looking at the toilet.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to work out because it said on the lid of the toilet seat, like
Yes.
it gave you the instructions, like you have to just twist this thing.
Yeah.
And it literally comes out, and it was like a cartoon. It felt like I was in The Simpsons or something.
Yeah.
But like I'm reading this thing, and I'm like, and I twist it, and I'm just watching it come out of the back of the toilet bowl, and then it just squirts water directly at me.
What was the reaction? Was it
Yeah.
one of those? Dope. Hello. Whoa. Hello, doctor.
Yeah, it got me good, and then the other funny thing about using a bidet is not just shooting dookie directly at the back of your balls.
Oh, actually, yeah, it does get the gooch wet a little bit.
It does get the gooch wet,
It does get
right?
the gooch wet, which is a bit annoying.
I don't know about you, but like, you know,
You got some wet stuff happening.
I don't want to use this term necessarily, but like swampy kind of gooch. You know what I mean?
Swampy gooch. Because what you meant to do? Are you doing a combo as well? This is one.
Yeah.
A bit of toilet. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But then the other crazy part is like now I've just got wet toilet paper.
That's good.
All right.
It's nice. It's for a better wipe.
Right.
You've got some kind of like wet stuff. You're like literally wiping like wet toilet paper all over your gooch and batty hole.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're getting a better wipe.
No, definitely. It is better. And then there's no dookie on the paper.
Yeah. No dookie on the paper. You literally like feel fresh afterwards.
Yeah.
Were you thinking about getting one at home?
Yeah, you have to think. After you use a bidet, you have to think about getting one at home.
You think about it, I think, for a week or so, and then you realize I'm not an animal. I'm going to be a human being
What do you
who's just
mean?
going to use a toilet paper. I'm not some freak.
No, I'm actually in protest at the moment. I'm not using either. Until there's a bidet in this house,
I'm not wiping, and let's
Yeah.
just say my girlfriend is not happy with me. But it's a great one. Like I literally consider looking into it. I think it's $1,000 all
What?
up. Yeah, $500 for the bidet, $500 installation.
Is that all right?
Yeah, and this literally, it's very doable, and
Yeah.
this is something you have for the rest of your life as well.
It's very doable. Yeah.
I like that one. It is very doable.
Yeah, and I mean it's a game changer.
It's a real game changer.
Very fresh, very good gear.
Very scary. I was like legitimately scared. I was like, dang,
Yeah.
this is intense.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was going to get all up in there like that. I literally didn't realize that.
Yeah. So I enjoyed that. So when I wasn't using the bidet,
Yeah.
basically, what was it? So we had this hotel room in a resort,
Yeah.
which is heaps nice. And you just kind of go down for food.
Mm.
Oh, what's crazy is like people are literally grabbing you, trying to pull you into the
Whoa.
store.
Dang. They're getting some of that. They're getting a bit physical, like Olivia Newton-John. Is that Olivia Newton-John? Physical?
I think so. Because that's what I was saying when I was there. I was like, hey, I'm trying to talk to a shop merchant, not Olivia Newton-John. But yeah, the whole...
So the men and the women are giving you a bit of... They're
The-
being physical. They're physically assaulting me.
what the men would do would go, hey, I remember you, and go to give you like a... like dap you up.
Yeah.
And then once you do that, they like pull you in kind of close. And it's... What sucks about it is like, now I'm the aggressor because I'm like trying to pull away from you.
Dang, so he's doing the... I've never heard of that one before. Like, dude, yes.
I was getting that
back.
constantly. Are you kidding me?
That's
And then
a
when
new
you walk...
approach. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Then you walk past like a massage shop specifically.
Yeah.
And they'll grab you.
You getting grabbed.
Yeah, by women. They're like dragging you in there.
Man.
You're like, no, stop. And the other crazy one was kids.
Dang.
Yeah, they
You were grabbing them.
yeah.
Hello.
I said, come into my store. And they said, you don't have a store. Or something. I don't know.
So this is just your hotel room with a really nice bidet. Bidet? I think I almost said debate.
Yeah. And
But the kids, I haven't heard about this.
they'll have like a fistful of bracelets.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. They'll have a
Yeah,
fistful
they
of
will.
bracelets. And they'll just be like $1, $1. And they'll literally, like, if you're walking down the street, they will follow you because I guess they don't have a shop front that they have to stick at, you know?
How old are these kids?
Yeah, 7, 8.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and they're following you. And if you don't want the bracelet as well, they'll try and do like magic or something.
Oh, man. What are we talking about? Magic.
Card tricks.
So they're like, okay, fine, the bracelets aren't working. Let's pull out a deck.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, pick your number.
Well, I don't know. I
Take
didn't
a
do
card.
it.
You
I didn't do it. I wanted to do it, but
So they're coming up to you, cards in hand, like pick a number, any number.
no, my lady is good at not getting coaxed into things like that.
Really?
100%.
I heard
dude.
the ladies are usually really good because they've got so much empathy where it's like, Jackson, just pick a card.
I was so gullible when it came to like shop owners and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I left. This is what it felt like actually. Like, no, it felt like Jack and the Beanstalk. You know, like he gets the cow and then he goes out
Jackson and the Beanstalk.
and he comes back with literally a handful of beans.
Yeah.
I sort of felt like I went out with like $200 in my pocket and came back with like 50 bottle openers that were in the shape of penises.
Nice. Nice.
And I don't even drink.
So you're falling for it. But are you just excited? I've got into a whole new thing of getting souvenirs. That's literally my thing. I went to Canberra a few weeks ago. Went mad. I got 3 Canberra fridge magnets.
Yeah.
I got like little weird trinkets for the house.
It's nice. It's
It's
cool.
nice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is good, but what is it like? You just go into the store and there's no price on anything, so it all comes down to bartering.
Yeah, but Butter Simpson, you would say, eat my shorts.
Yeah.
Don't have a cow, man.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
So she's good. So when these kids come up to you about to like pick a card, any card,
No, thank you.
she's doing that
No, thank you. Yeah.
to a kid.
Yeah.
And how does a kid respond? Well, I guess I'm not eating tonight then.
They say I'm going to kill myself. And I say no, and then my girlfriend goes, no, it's,
He's good.
don't worry about it.
Don't worry. He starts slitting his wrists. He's like, just don't look at him. It's like, sir, I just want $1, which
Hang
is like 1 cent Australian.
I really don't want to take my hat off. I can't. Yeah.
You've got to keep the Bintang hat on.
Got to keep the tang.
You got to keep the tang.
Got to keep it tangy.
You got to keep it tangy for at least a week afterwards. So
What
you're going through that. Did you ever engage with any of the kids and buy anything?
No, you can't.
You really can't.
No, it's the same with people as well. Like you get talking to the locals. I really enjoyed that, but it's like they're so good at sales. I really have to appreciate it.
What's the best pitch you got, or the best salesperson you encountered?
We were walking along and we'll like, maybe we'll get a massage, maybe we'll get some food. We didn't really have any plans.
And then you go past a place and it's like massage food shop, and it's like some dude's owning it, and be like, hey, literally, eat a meal, we'll rub your back.
Yeah.
This is literally what you need.
No. There was like 2 ladies on the street, older ladies, and we're walking by. And they're like, "Do you want to look at the menu of like the massages?" And we're like, "Yeah, all right." And then we're looking, and it was like a foot massage was like ₹5. Oh no, like 5,000
Which is
something.
$5 Australian.
or 50,000. Yeah. I think it was $5 Australian.
Yeah.
It was like that's crazy.
Yeah,
so
it's absolutely insane. For
so
an hour foot massage, $5.
yeah, so we went in there, and then an hour later, foot massage is done.
Yeah.
And yeah, so for the two of us, she's like, it's $20. It should have been 10, and it was
Should've
like,
been a
oh, but
tenner.
you blah 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 blah. And she was like, no, because that was for half an hour. I'm like, well,
Did she specify time going in?
no.
Okay. So
No.
it's just, it's like, what kind of freaks get hour-long foot massages? I got to charge you at least
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, I can't. The only thing that I'm mad at is that it was under false pretenses.
Right.
I wouldn't want to touch a stranger's foot for $10 for an hour.
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
so-
of course.
So, yeah,
So
we
you-
gave her the money.
You were okay with it.
And then they asked for a tip afterwards.
Oh, the tip.
I was
After
like,
getting scammed. It's like, lady.
you're about to let the genie out the bottle. Make a wish. Yeah, so that was good. We ended up finding the sickest massage place.
I was thinking about a place called I Rub Your Back, You Rub Mine.
Oh, yeah?
So basically, you go in there, 10, 20-minute massage you can get, but you have to reciprocate afterwards.
And it's free.
It's free.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I was thinking
You-
about that.
You would do that?
I don't know. I think there's something there.
Yeah.
I think there's something there, for like the whole, I rub your back, you rub mine. That's literally the name of the store.
That's good.
Yeah, and it's kind of full of, I don't know who's necessarily going to be working in there, people who like have real chronic back pain.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an answer. It's a store idea I've got. But
What-
another
Oh, yeah, another massage place was actually at the resort, and something hilarious was like, she was asking me questions and stuff during the massage.
Yes.
Like, are you married? A lot of people want to know whether or not you're married.
During the massage.
No, I think it is just like a normal, polite kind of thing to do. I think a lot of
I don't
people.
think so. That's crazy. It's literally
married?
like that. In some countries, that's consent.
For what?
I don't know. You put A and B. Consent for a little bit of that stuff.
It was, yeah, no. Are you married? No, I'm like, no, my girlfriend is here though.
Yeah. Like, how
So
serious?
shut up.
Like how serious?
And
How serious are you guys? And then she hits you with that.
yeah.
That's a good one.
And age as well. I got to ask my
Oh.
age, like during the massage.
Ew. So what's going on? It
Like,
gets dropped.
shut up. I'm trying to relax.
Yeah. So she's. Yeah,
There's
you're getting rubbed.
there's no aircon in the room. It's right next to a street. There's no music in there.
Oh, man.
There's no head hole on the.
No head hole.
Nah.
Oh, so you're like neck at the side, looking out like this.
Looking out like that on a raised
Oh,
pillow. So you're already at a weird
man.
angle. And then she's asking me how old I am. I said, old enough to know that I'm not coming back here. So that part was.
The pillow massage
Kinda
is
crazy.
crazy.
But then we found a great one after that. It was so cheap. It's insane.
with a head
like,
hole. There's one
With a
there.
head
Oh,
hole,
nice.
full body massage, an hour, $7.
Oh.
And I was
Can't
like,
beat
yeah, we'll see, because you don't know before you go in how good it's going to be, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I lay down on the bed. You got the sheet over you.
Yep.
And then
And
she
then
comes
she's
in.
like, "Oh, we don't even have sheets here. You just use your,
Your
own
own,
white
yeah.
sheet that you were wearing." He's in the KKK, folks. He's he was wearing a white sheet outside, walking through Bali.
And she comes in. I'm on the bed.
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And the first thing she does.
Are
So
you
I weigh
ready?
like 80 kilos. I'm sure the bed would have weighed like 80 kilos.
Oh, so it's a small ting.
Huh?
It's a small ting.
What is?
The bed. It's looking like a little bit prone to breakage.
No. I'm not even saying that's the problem, but like it was heavy, and I'm heavy on top of that, right?
Okay, yeah.
And she comes in and like reefs the bed away from the wall, and I was
Yes.
like, "Yes, she's strong. This is gonna be sick."
that's a good sign. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was so good. It was funny. I was like being a little bit of like a, what do you call it? Like a self-hater, because there was an Australian girl that came in during the massage and sat in like a chair behind the curtain.
Oh, okay. It came into the shop. Yep.
Yeah, to get a foot massage, and she was just on TikTok looking at stuff.
Oh, so you could hear her TikToks.
I could hear the TikToks, and I was just like,
Man, I'm not paying $7 to hear your TikToks.
yeah, yeah.
Lady, I'm not paying.
I'm paying $7 to exploit a failing economy, and get a shoulder rub, at the expense of people that are worse off than me. It's pretty sad. It did really, that kind of reality hit me in a big way.
Really? During the massage?
No, not during the massage, but in general, like on the trip.
While you were there?
Yeah, just how...
Taking advantage of,
What's crazy, like we go there and we're rich.
Yeah.
And I'm sad for them until I come back here and I'm like, no, I'm poor here.
Yes.
Which matters too, you know?
It's like, what am I going to do? Like, pay like, what, a massage here, you're looking around $100. It's $80 to $100 for an hour massage.
It's insane. Like, even talking to, like, the opportunities to earn money there for, like, the merchants and stuff is crazy. And then you're talking to them and they're like, yeah, I've been to Australia. I've been to Sydney.
Right.
It's like, how?
Yeah.
I don't mean that in a rude way, but literally, like, I can't afford to live in Sydney, and I do. You know?
Yeah.
We can't make money here.
They've all been traveling.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like a thing to say. Oh, the other funny thing, I was talking to a dude, and he said Russian people are actually the #1 people that come to Bali.
I've heard that. That's like a new thing.
And I said, why would Russians come to Bali?
Like,
he said, where else are they going to go?
Because they're all in a hurry.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, that's
Where else are they gonna go? If we were funny, we'd just end the episode on that. Where else are they gonna go?
Yeah, well, that was his rationale. Like, where else are they gonna go? They can't go to Europe. So I'm like, that's very funny. We met yeah, it was good. I did meet one guy local there, and his name was Steady Eddie.
Oh, beautiful.
He had a store, and he had the gift of the gab.
Nice. Steady Eddie. I can already tell this guy is a problem.
I was day drinking at the beach and then walked back, and then he just started talking to me out the front of his shop.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Steady Eddie literally sounds like an amazing person.
No, I think they are all, when it comes to relationship status, I got asked so many times whether I was married.
Steady Eddie's asking you that.
Yeah, you married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's a religious thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I heard they're Hindu there.
You're like, well, my ex-girlfriend must be from Indonesia then.
I don't really get that one.
She's obsessed with marriage.
Oh, that's really great.
Yeah. So he was asking me whether I was married or whatever, and he's like, no. He's like, I've got 5 kids.
Steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie's got 5 kids.
Dang. Well, I guess he's not so steady when it comes to pulling out.
He's also got 3 wives.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
That he just kind of
I've read it
as?
Because I was day drinking, but I was keeping a journal the whole time.
Nice.
And when I read my journal the next day about that interaction, it said, met this nice guy. His name's Steady Eddie.
Yeah.
5 kids, 3 wives. Big family.
So wait, 3 wives that he has, like, baby mamas, or?
I guess. I don't really know.
3 wives. Dang, Steady Eddie.
What else? Yeah, when we're at the beach as well, you have people, like, come by and just, like, offer you things.
Right, what are we
They'll
talking
sell you
about?
all this stuff. Well, what, like bracelets or, like, little trinkets,
Nice.
drinks, ice creams.
Oh, wow.
But it culminated kind of like it hit, like, a peak of people trying to sell us vapes.
Vapes.
And
wow.
then someone tried to sell us a bow and arrow.
Nice.
And a blow dart.
Dang. Bow and arrow. We talking about like bow and arrow that could put a hole in someone, or?
He was holding the bow and I had the string, and there was like 10 arrows with sharp, pointy ends on them. I don't know. Maybe he was going to show us a trick or something like that. But you're so many people are like trying to sell you stuff. It's just like, no, thank you. No, thank you.
And then they basically resorted to threatening someone with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to see my son's card trick, so how about you give me $10?
Yeah, I get the bow and arrow and give him the money, and then I use the bow and arrow, and I'm like, now I got the money and the bow and arrow. So what else? You can't like pull a prank even. Like our friends were there and they came over. The woman asked me if I want like these bracelets or little things or whatever, and I was like, no, I don't, but I think he does.
Oh.
And then she was just like, they stand over you as you're like sitting down trying to relax at the beach and watch some surfers, which is pretty funny.
Dang.
Yeah.
How was it getting kind of them away from you? So then let's say you passed it on to the friends. They're staying with the friends now. They're going to be a problem.
So there was another couple that was there.
Yeah.
Who we met over there.
Oh, you met them?
or you knew them already?
Knew them
Oh, okay.
prior.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, both me and the dude in the other couple
Yes.
were not very good at it.
Oh, yep. Yep. Dudes are pretty good with that stuff, like being very empathetic.
The girls were better at just being like
Cold.
even bargaining, man,
Really?
was like hectic to see. But you need to because they're going to, you know.
Yeah, of course. I'm a good bargainer.
Are you?
I do pride myself on being a very good bargainer. I've been to some of the markets in Bali, and basically some people like to go there just to challenge themselves. And sometimes what you do, you go in there and it's like, I don't need anything, and just be willing to walk away. Be like, hey, I'll take that for $10, and they'll be like, how about 15? And then you start walking, and it's like, okay, 12,
Yeah, there were
and then you
shoes.
keep walking.
I wanted to get TNs. I wanted to get some fake TNs,
Nice,
and he's tried to hit me for like 120 Australian.
Nice, yeah, classic.
And I was like, no, I was thinking like $20, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was like, come on, bro. They beg. Please. And they're like holding your hand, like trying to shake your hand.
Whoa.
Holding it with both hands, going, please.
Wow.
And I'm just like, bro, I'm not a piece of shit. But, you know.
What did you hit him with? Did you hit him with something afterwards? You'd be like, hey, how about 40?
Way less. And he's like, how much are these worth at home?
Yeah. He
I was
hit
like,
you with
these are-
that one.
I
Nice.
was like, these are fake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to get a piece of shit fake
Yeah,
pair of shoes.
Of course. We're
Yeah.
going to go into your hat soon, but so how did that one end up?
Oh, that was straightforward. I wanted to get matching ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got 2 of these.
You didn't get
One
the
for
TNs.
Amy.
You didn't get the TNs.
No, I didn't get the TNs.
Did you try to bargain him down lower? Did you just give him a price? Like, hey, how about 30?
Yeah.
You
Went
hit
the
him
old
with that.
back and forth.
Nice.
And then, yeah. And then what? We walked back past again,
Yeah.
and he was trying to get us going again. And I get it. They're just trying to make some money. I think specifically where we were, there's a lot of people that are very transient.
Right.
So if you've been there for one day, like we hopped out at the airport and got an Uber to our accommodation, which cost 30 Australian.
30 Australian Uber. Okay.
And then every other Uber we got while we were there was between $3 and $7.
Wow.
Back to the airport from the same accommodation cost $3.
Are you kidding?
So yeah, because obviously it's genius. I can't knock them at all.
Yeah. No, it's good.
I've got nothing but respect for that whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah. You're working within like these set of rules.
Yeah.
You kind of you got to scam people.
What else? Yeah, so bunch of food, which is so sick, dude. I got like the most drunk I've been one
Really?
night, which was insane. Yeah, and
Where was this?
it was just beers. We were day drinking beers at the beach, and then blah blah blah. Way later, cocktails. Bro, there was a DJ that was so they had like live music there. Live music there is amazing. They're all
Goodness.
so talented. It was
Oh, like the
mind-blowing.
bands and stuff like
Singing, playing guitar,
Goodness.
everything's so good.
Yeah.
And then, we went to this place right near our hotel, and I've been drinking already
Yes.
for
You're
ages during the
Beyonce.
day.
that. In Drunken Love.
Yeah, I'm drunk in love. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been drinking.
Watermelon.
I get filthy when that liquor get into me. I've been thinking.
Yeah. So did that, and then we're chilling there having a cocktail. We're like, we should bounce to the next place. And there's a dude with a hookah, and there's a DJ going. The music there is banging. They're just playing like throwback kind of R&B and
Nice.
hip hop music that was just perfect.
Nice.
Everyone in our little crew knew the songs. It was so sick. Because you're in Bali, you can say it. No, I'm joking.
Well, they definitely were.
Yeah. So, yeah, and as we were leaving, there was a guy with a shisha, like a Indonesian dude.
Yeah.
And you know a shisha, like a hookah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I went over, and while everyone else is kind of getting ready, I was like, I'll just chat to this guy, and I was like, hey, bro, do you reckon I could have some of your hookah?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. After like talking to him.
Yeah.
And he was like getting it ready, like sucking on it and whatever. And while he was doing that, I looked down at his YouTube, which was open.
Oh.
It was a film clip for the song that was playing. So this DJ was just sitting there in the middle of the bar, queuing songs on his YouTube shisha, and he had like one of those massive beer towers that you pour your own beers. I was
Dang.
like, this is the sickest life ever. Are you kidding me?
He was not actually even DJing. He's just playing. He's playing a mix.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
playing
YouTube
songs.
mix.
But he's picking the songs.
True. That's nice.
And yeah, it was so funny as well because we were frothing that hard over everything he was putting on.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we went to a bar. It was like a rock and roll bar. This was great as well. We get our seat and whatever. We're doing Jaeger bomb beer.
Whoa. So you're not playing. You're not here to play. You're going serious.
Yeah,
You're doing drinking games.
Yeah. And while they had that rock band playing, and they kept saying requests, come ask for requests.
Yes.
And I went up and asked. I was like, "Do you have any Foo Fighters?" and whispered to the guy, "Do you have any Foo Fighters?"
Yeah, yeah.
And it's so funny because like I would have just reeked of alcohol probably by that point. I'm coming up during like when they're like doing the in between section, talking on the mic.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you got any Foo Fighters?
Wait, so they didn't even ask for requests. You were just going.
They
up
were
there.
asking for requests.
Okay, that's nice.
But went up. They were like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, sick. Thanks. And then walk back to the table. And I'm sitting there with a smile, and they play the next song. Doesn't come on. Next song.
Fooeyes.
No fooeyes. No fooeyes. And then I thought about it afterwards, and they've got a tip jar.
Oh man.
I didn't even, and I do this. I do this for, I make money out of playing music. And I just didn't even think to tip them. I was just like, sick. They're going to play a cool song. They're asking for requests.
And you literally are doing this sometimes where you're just doing like covers.
Yeah.
So you've been in his exact situation.
Yeah.
How would you respond, like if you were him in that moment? Would you expect a tip for the request, or would you? Let's say
I
get any fooeyes?
Paid to play. I guess is a different thing. I don't expect people are going to tip.
What about in the request field?
Yeah, it's fine if someone wants to come up and ask for a request.
Yeah,
it's at their discretion.
Would you hit him with it?
No, we're already getting paid to play. I'm saying I don't think necessarily this band's getting paid to play. They're surviving off tips.
Dang,
it's like busking.
That's crazy.
In a place, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that was sick. The music was so crazy. I went to a comedy night.
I saw you post the comedy night. That looked really good.
Yeah, so
where was that at? So that was at
like
a hotel or something?
half an hour north in a cab.
Oh, so you looked up comedy?
No, friend of the show, Chris Knight, actually. I knew he performed stand-up in Bali.
Really?
So I messaged him and I was like, hey, bro, do you have any connections over here? He hooked me up with this other guy.
You were thinking of getting up?
I did get up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know you got up. Wow, okay, let's go. Let's hear this.
So,
wow.
Again, we get there, meet the guy. It's a competition and it's called a gong show.
That was the name of the host.
Chris.
Gong.
Oh, nice. Gong. Nice. Yeah, the host name was Chris.
Welcome everyone. This is the Gong Show. This is me. My name's Gong.
Welcome to the Gong Show.
Yeah, welcome to the Gong Show.
And also, I've got a little golden gong on here. I know that's confusing, but that's just the way it is. This is a coincidence, a lucky coincidence. Yes. So
you go to the Gong Show.
Go to the Gong Show.
Competition. How many comics?
8 comics.
8. And all signed up?
Everyone else was local. There were two other dudes that weren't local.
Yeah.
The locals were so fucking good. It kind of blew my mind at how well it translated. Because you've got a crowd of people who are locals.
How many as well? What crowd are we looking at?
Like 100 people.
Whoa.
It was a lot of people.
Goodness.
It was just like a really long table of like 20 here and then again and again and again and again and then like a whole back section.
God, and like only for 8 comics. How long were the spots?
So this is what the competition was. You get 3 minutes guaranteed.
Nice.
And then you have the potential to go to 6 minutes. But after 3 minutes, there's like a ting sound that comes through the speaker. And then the audience is all given red plates, which you can hold up. If enough people put the red plate up, you get kicked off.
Oh.
First person goes up.
Yeah.
Tragic. He's not good.
And is this a local?
This guy's from New Zealand. I don't know whether... They made a big deal out of the fact that I was from Sydney and I'm only here for a week.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I don't know whether or not the other guys are like, living there.
Yeah, probably potentially living. I'm from New Zealand. I'm living here.
Yeah, but he was, not good, dude.
What was the...
it was just...
A quick breakdown of what sort of stuff he was talking about.
Well, it's like this thing we always talk about. You do the open mics and you iron out the creases, and this is just someone that, hasn't gone through that.
Yes.
So he's just telling this story about going on it. Oh, dang. What's annoying about this is you're going to love this joke.
Am I?
Yeah, you're going to love this joke.
Let's hear this joke.
So he said, he said he went on a date with a girl.
Yeah.
Hot date. And this is his whole story. He's going on and on about this. First guy up.
Nice.
On this hot date, and he sees an ant crawling up her arm.
Yeah.
Oy.
Love this guy already.
Next minute, it's like on her neck. And he's like, wait, I wasn't expecting a threesome tonight.
That's the best joke I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
That's legitimately.
Yeah.
Do you have a louder? No? That's beautiful.
so
Did he really like commit to it? Did he?
Yeah. New Zealand accent, speaking really slowly.
Gosh, I didn't know we're having a threesome tonight. That's
Now-
so funny.
And
I'm not again. If you're watching, I'm not joking. That's actually hilarious. I didn't know having a threesome tonight because he sees an ant on her
yeah.
shoulder.
And
so good.
It's so funny because again, I'm sitting there with my lady.
Yeah.
And she's kind of sitting in front of me, like facing the stage, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So if I'm looking, like she's in front of me and the stage there, I can't see her facial expressions or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're both hyped to be there, and there's like, you know, a lot of people there, so we're like
of
really
course.
enjoying
You're
ourselves.
getting a bit nervous, are you?
Well, I see this guy just tanking.
How did that joke go as well?
And then
How did it
there's-
go over?
This is his whole set was just a story about a fucking ant.
Yeah, and then he finishes. He
doesn't finish. Wait for it. So
yeah.
like out of my peripherals, you start seeing red plates go up. And I'm like, oh no, that's so brutal. He's just going to look out and see that going on.
Yeah.
And then I see the plate go up in front of me. My girl's holding up the plate and I'm like, dang. Pretty brutal. And then he gets the gong hit because too many people put their plate up and he gets kicked off.
Did he hit him with the threesome at that point?
What do you mean?
The threesome punch? He's like, I didn't know we were having a threesome tonight.
It was no punches. It was a story with, yeah.
But that's the punchline. I didn't know we were having a threesome
yeah.
tonight. And did it go over well? Did anyone laugh at that?
This is early in the story.
Oh, man.
Maybe like 2 minutes in and then it just kept going. No one wanted to hear how the fuck this made up story went.
Yeah.
And then, another two people, I got up.
Nice. How did the other two go as well?
Yeah, good locals. Oh,
Sick.
one of them wasn't actually. And it's kind of a mixed response. I think people could kind of like control parts of the crowd that weren't vibing with
Nice.
stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the second dude was mid. Third chick crushed.
Nice.
Local.
Sick.
It's pretty good.
As expected.
It was good. Yeah, they were good. And then
I saw some of the videos you sent me, and they seem like pros.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And then I got up fourth, so I was closing the bracket. And blah blah blah, and then I was just kind of riffing some stuff, which was cool.
Really, just with some
like
of the
the
crowd?
host had the same name as my dad.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, and you're just gonna sit there and judge me, just like my dad.
Nice.
Just stuff like that was like didn't require a lot, because that's what I was so worried about doing my material. Like it's so nuanced, I suppose.
Like, have you guys been to?
Well, it's not
Erskineville?
nuanced. It's yeah.
Like, you guys better know Erskineville to get this joke.
Yeah, I was wearing like a. Yeah, but that went alright. And
So
I
how did you
survived.
actually go?
Yeah,
you killed it.
Good. I had to do battle with some Germans.
What do you mean? Oh, in the audience?
Yeah, it was kind of like in the audience there
Nice.
there was a table full of Germans, and I saw there were three.
That's not funny.
There
That's
was-
not a funny joke.
There were three chicks that put their plate up.
Oh, during your... Oh, man. Yeah.
I was like, "What do you guys want to talk about?" Or something like that, and I
Yeah.
kind of alluded to something. you know.
Okay. Nice.
I was actually doing battle with them on stage, which was kind of fun.
Hey,
but everyone else was vibing.
Didn't
There
you
was one
guys
thing-
do the Holocaust? You think you can do that? Get me kicked off? Didn't you guys do the Holocaust?
Yeah, I said the host looked like Adam Sandler because he really did.
Yeah.
And there were people who were like, "That's not funny." Now I'm
Oh.
doing battle with these people as
Oh,
well.
so you got some enemies on stage.
Yeah, and then afterwards, I saw him go over and he was friends with the table. So this is literally like his friends like sticking up for him for me saying that he looked like Adam Sandler,
Nice.
which was good fun.
How did it work with the Germans?
Germans, yeah, I think they liked kind of having it, some attention or
What
something
other-
like
yeah.
that.
Sick.
Yeah, like something. Yeah, just being like,
I know that ain't who I think that
it's
is.
just like, these people are losing their mind.
Yeah.
And there's a table full of Germans not getting it.
Nice. Yeah.
I thought you guys had a great sense of humor.
Oh,
Stuff like that.
Nice.
Which is fun. But then what was the best learning experience was seeing how good these people were. And I'm like, oh no, they're just talking about things that are universally kind of funny. This woman's talking about getting a divorce.
Yeah.
It's just great.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was like, that's sick. And then after we left there, this is the craziest part of the whole trip.
Yeah.
We we're trying to find somewhere to have a beer, and we cross the road, and there's like...
And we'll go back to, I want to know, how did the second round go as well when you went back?
When I went back?
Yeah, because I think you passed. So didn't you go back for 6?
You keep going for 6, and then you can get cut off during that time.
Okay. Yeah.
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 Yeah, so the only red plates I got were from the Germans.
And you didn't end up, how'd you go like compared to everyone else? So there was like a winner announced afterwards?
During the break, there was a pickup line competition.
Oh, wow.
So he came over and he's like, I was literally getting up to go get food, and he's like, no, we need you in this.
Oh, yeah.
So I did that.
What was that one? What did you hit him with?
I was like, I don't have anything. He's like, literally Google something. And then they all Googled something. Like I could, everything they were saying, I scrolled past when I was looking for a pickup line.
Yes.
And the one I used was like, oh, this is a bar. Oh, I thought this was meant to be a bar, but it's clearly a museum because you're a work of art.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
They just had like a lady on stage that you had to say it to.
Nice.
So I won that.
Wow. Oh.
And then,
Nice.
yeah, and then just got free beer
Hell yes.
from doing that, which was sick.
Gosh.
And then, yeah, afterwards, we were looking for a bar after that one. We're like, we'll have one beer and then we'll go home.
Sick.
Because this was a craft beer place, actually.
Right.
I'm a simple man. I don't like craft beer.
Yeah.
And we found the one craft beer place in all of Bali.
Makes sense for comedy and craft beer. Both like hipster kind of occupations.
It's so annoying. It's like, we've even spoken about this before, but you know, there's like the bacon egg roll and people try and get fancy. They're going to put rocket on there.
Yeah.
They're going to put this and that. They're going to put some jam. It was perfect, bro.
Yes.
It was already perfect.
Yeah.
It's like craft beer.
Right.
It's meant to taste bad. And then
what's that beer that's like got super glue and like sticky tape and
mac and cheese in there.
Yeah, mac and cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, and then so we leave there. We're going to find a bar to have like a regular beer in.
Yes.
And we cross the road, and it's like a big gym or something. It looks like maybe like a library. We're like, what is this? But there's big gold writing. It says Gold Diggers.
Right.
At the top.
Yeah.
And then we walk up the front. There's a guy having a cigarette on like a break.
Yeah.
And we're like, where? Yeah, is there a bar in here? And he's like, yeah, there's one upstairs and there's one out the back. So we're like, sick.
Nice.
We go in there, and it's like a cafe or something. It's like an open workspace.
Okay.
There's maybe like 7 guys all on individual tables just with their laptop doing work, having a coffee.
Yeah, nice.
We're like, this is so weird, man. Like, imagine walking in like the bottom floor of like, a workspace like that.
Yeah, yeah. And you're there to party.
Yeah, we're there to party. So we're going to like the escalator to go up. And as we go around, there's like a guy who's sitting by like a black curtain, and he stands up, and we're like, oh yeah, we're just looking for the thing. And he pulls the curtain back. The door opens from the inside, and there's people there like assisting us into there. And we walk past a DJ, and there's just a bar with a massive wall of booze.
Oh my god! So it's like it's a speakeasy,
It's like a speakeasy, yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, so it feels like we're on a cloud because we're walking like
goodness,
looking around. 2 people are sitting in our chairs, and they get up and like present the chairs for us. We sit down, they slide in front of us an ashtray, some napkins, some what do you call like salted nuts, and a lamp. It's dark in there.
It was cool.
Yeah,
what music were we talking about?
There's a DJ probably playing like similar stuff.
Ah, sick.
It's just the same YouTube guy.
I like it. No, that's my cousin. We don't all look the same, but
yeah, it was absolutely insane. We sit down, they give us a free shot each.
Gosh.
We order like a cocktail, and they're like staring it in front of us, like asking us just about our day. It was like
married?
Yeah. It was like designed for us. It was absolutely insane.
How many other people were in there as well?
maybe like 2, but they were in a different. You're surrounded by servers.
Oh, nice.
This is the crazy part. Like there was just a woman standing there with her hands like behind her back.
Gosh. Yeah.
Just waiting. And if I was like, look anywhere, she'd kind of like come over and see if I was okay. And then you've got 2 bartenders. There was like 5 people behind the bar in total, but like 2 bartenders attending to us specifically. It was absolutely insane. And then we left there and we're like, did that just...
God.
You'd feel like you were crazy if you went there by yourself.
Of course. That's insane.
And then you walk out, the curtain closed, you can't even see the entrance or anything. And that wasn't the bar we were looking for. Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. I've never been to one of those like really hidden bars before.
It was literally the coolest experience of my life.
Gosh.
Insane.
Dang.
Yeah.
Then you go, you leave, and then you go back to this workspace area, and everyone's just like,
Coffees, quiet,
goodness gracious. I love that.
laptops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've just been in Narnia.
100%. Yeah.
You're like, dudes, do you guys know what's back there?
yeah.
And it's like, no. What are you talking about?
I think it was a Russian area, actually,
Really?
where a lot of the Russian people were. Yeah.
Gosh, so what, they're all in a hurry.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Russian area, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, the Russians over there.
Did
I had
you
no
come
idea.
across them? Were they going a bit crazy? I've heard that they're wanting to get some of the Russians out because they're apparently recording Pinot at like sacred spots all over Indonesia.
I guess I must be Russian.
I
then.
guess I must be a Russian couple then. But I've heard that they're very disrespectful to the... Because I know they've got a big thing about you're not allowed to go to Pound Town in Bali anymore or anywhere in Indonesia. It's like you're faced with a huge, I think, prison time if you go to Pound Town.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, arrest me then, officer, for what I did last night.
Yeah,
You're speaking to a criminal.
yeah, pretty nuts. I mean, even some of the comics were like openly gay.
Really? But then again, they were
You're talking
beheaded
to him.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, they literally were, and the prize of the competition was actually,
Poppers.
what's it called? Getting a happy ending.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the prize from the competition.
Really?
100%. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? Is this a joke?
Yeah. No, this is serious. So the 3 prizes in the competition were beer, and then 1 night stay at a hotel, and then the top prize was going and getting an erotic massage with a happy ending.
Your girlfriend's like, Jackson, why are you trying so hard? I've never seen you this funny before.
I'm literally up there tap dancing.
Hello, my lady. Oh, we got Germans in the house tonight. You're literally like being Robert Williams, like running, like, oh, hey.
Yeah, I was trying to come up with a joke about it. Like, it's so funny. It's kind of like a shortcut for winners because it's like, no, if you win, you literally get to come.
That's crazy.
Which is all any winner wants.
Yeah.
You know, they're just taking out the middleman and being like, no, we're not paying you money. You don't get to drive around a nice car. You just get to come.
Yeah.
It's like perfect. That's all I ever wanted.
That's insane. I didn't even think I thought all that stuff was illegal in Bali as well. The
I think
sex
it is.
industry. But they have that like advertisers, hey, this guy's going to get yanked off.
We did a fair bit of walking. I saw 0 police.
Really?
I saw 1 police station.
0 police. What is that? 0 from that movie Holes?
Yeah.
And he's being really quiet and reserved. I'm going to arrest you.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah, wow, 0 police. So you're in like the naughty part of town.
I don't know. I don't know exactly. I guess you'd have to go way out of your way to like fuck up.
Right. Because again, like even your whole experience, because I've never been to that area of Bali, I've never seen kids, I've never seen too many people like harassing me other than like walking past the shops and being like, do you want this? Do you want that? And also like, yeah, most things, there's not really much alcohol. Maybe you go to certain areas that are more religious. Compared because I know Kuta's kind of like the party town.
This is
Bali.
alcohol everywhere.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's like 5 things. There's like accommodation, massage, souvenirs, food, and booze.
Wow.
And like any place you go to has like a combination of like 3 of those.
Yeah, yeah.
Just yeah, it was insane. But I think we really worked out how to do it towards the end.
Nice. What's the trick?
Just the right places.
Right.
Good food, cheap. There's like happy hours. We found the best massage place.
Yeah. Did you get propositioned at any of the massage places?
Yeah, I got told I was handsome.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And another lady was like, "You look tired, honey." And I was like, "That's a terrible selling
How
point."
about you wake me up?
Yeah, well, you look fat. You know?
But they didn't want to do any hanky-panky? You didn't get propositioned for any hanky-panky during any of the massages?
No, I was with my girl.
Even then, like, they can proposition. They can be like, hey.
No, I didn't.
Really?
No.
Gosh, that's good. Shouts out to them then.
Yeah.
For not propositioning any hanky-panky.
You know, it's great. Yeah.
I definitely didn't.
No, I think every time I went, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's great. And what else went down as well? So you're there a week. You also got a tattoo.
Yeah, I got a tattoo.
Yeah. How much was that again?
$200 Australian.
$200 for a nice tattoo.
It's normally like $600.
Was it good? Was it up to standard and everything like that?
Yeah, it's sick. Yeah,
Really?
It's great.
Gosh, with the tattoo, you got to stay out of the sun with that, don't you?
Yeah.
As soon as you said you got a tattoo, I was like, how are you going to get a massage? They got to like work around your tattoo.
I fucked up because I couldn't swim in the pool. I got it like on the 3rd day out of 7.
Man.
Couldn't swim in the pool. Actually, that's the only thing that was annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a happy ending because the tattoo was on your penis.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, your girlfriend organized it. He's like, how about you get that tattoo now? It might be easier. Because you're not going to be getting any of that stuff done anyway. So,
what else? There was a lot of dogs in the street.
a lot of dogs in there. Oh, yes, right. How was that? It's in the dogs.
Yeah, it's fine. Again, it's kind of... Yeah, it's kind of sad. You do see some sad stuff.
Yeah.
Because
it seems pretty messed up that there were dogs at the street at night, homeless. But what's even more messed up, they weren't dogs, they were young children.
Yeah.
And that's pretty sad.
Yeah. I mean, so that was like a little bit of a bummer.
Dang.
Yeah, but what do you do, you know?
Yeah, what am I going to take them all?
Yeah.
I've heard that there are people in Bali that are rescuing all the dogs and like, I think you can get them, I don't know if they're shipped or something like that. I literally don't know, but I feel a lot of Westerners...
Well, they get to leave Bali.
Yeah.
So the dogs have more opportunity than some of the people there.
Something like that. I don't know if I'm making it up.
For the most part, like a lot of the people working are just like happy, everything's rad.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is fucking crazy though. Like, how much could you possibly be getting paid?
Oh, they're like,
but their accommodation's
we don't
cheap.
we don't get paid. We get paid in happy endings.
Yeah.
We get paid in erotic massages.
Would it be?
We're the horniest people on earth. We've never made any money.
Yeah.
But I have a very full...
That's why they tell foreigners it's illegal. It's like they're clogging up the queues.
Yeah, no, I gotta catch my paycheck. You can't. I don't want to be in a line. I don't want sloppy seconds.
Yeah.
Just some 14-year-old kid getting his first job.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my dad forced me. Yeah, I'm getting a happy ending afterwards. So I'm looking forward to it. Should be pretty cool. But yeah, I guess the accommodation's crazy cheap.
That must be it. Their living expenses are down.
Yeah, and if you like food's cheap, and you didn't have like go to any of the place for locals.
No, I guess not.
Yeah, so that'd probably even like cheaper.
We did walk past a karaoke place.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Was
that pumping?
No.
Really?
There was like 7. It literally looked like a family. Amy was like, I want to go there.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
No, we're not going there.
Yeah, that's crazy. It literally looked like a family. And then there was also a pool place. Or like what's a pool called?
Oh, like snooker, so like a pool hall.
Yeah, so there, and they had so many pool tables. We went past there when it was light, and we were coming back past there, it was dark.
Yeah.
And there was just like, I was like, we could play some pool. And then we get closer. And there's one table of dudes, like larger, older dudes, like face tattoos, a bunch of tattoos.
They like bikies.
Yeah, something like
Indonesian bikies or Australian bikies?
Indonesian.
Oh, Indonesian dudes.
But they were like playing cards, like smoking cigarettes at the table. and the whole place was dark except for like that bit that was lit up.
Yeah.
And we get closer, and Amy was
One
like,
of the guys is going.
yeah, she was like, do you want to go in here? And I see that, and I'm like, no, I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, it's literally guy. Yeah. This guy like flicking around a gun on his finger.
Just got like a knife. Playing with like his flick knife.
This is like a laser scope directly on my heart.
A guy that's just got like nunchucks. A guy that's just doing like kicks, like shadow boxing.
Guy holding up Google Translate, and he's written in Indonesian, and he's like, no, I don't speak English, and types in a thing and holds it up to my ear, and it's like, leave or we're going to kill you. Sorry, I don't speak English.
Oh, yeah, just the poor waitress is like, she just keeps on doing that as you get closer.
There's just like 10 locals, like with like 10 Australians.
With duct tape all over their mouth.
Yeah. The Bintang thing is so funny as well, man.
What do you mean?
Just Bintang. G'day, mate. Maid? Oh, maid. That's what they say.
Oh, they're good day, maid.
Maid, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Where are you from? Sydney?
Yeah.
And
Are you
they're
married?
like frothing. They're frothing you from Sydney. And they're like, Bintang.
They just say, do you want a Bintang beer or do you want
Singlet.
a Bintang? Oh, singlet.
Singlet, blah, blah, blah.
Of course. Did you
Yeah.
get a Bintang singlet?
Nah.
We didn't go to Bali then.
But anyway, that's my trip.
Yeah, dang. Beautiful one.
Maybe we should we roll into the page and get silly?
Should we get a bit silly? Should we become those silly boys?
Two birds with one stone. I needed to tell you.
Yeah,
the
I
story.
really liked that one. That was great.
Yeah, what do you think? Get a bit silly in the page?
Let's get a bit silly in the page.
Yeah, all right, Dan.
Yeah, let's get a bit silly, Dan.
All right, rock and roll. Yeah, sign up for the page.
Hey, Dan. We're about
Follow
to get
us.
silly, fellas.
We've got a show July 15th, I think, at
Yes.
Newtown Hotel,
Yes, we do.
which you should have done earlier, but that's all right. Should have mentioned that earlier.
Oh, we should have mentioned that earlier. But
That's-
if you've watched all this way, because you were very overwhelmed with the cool background and the new studio and the Bali story,
Yeah.
what's the advice you'd like to leave them on for Bali goers?
Yeah, go. It was sick.
Yeah, it's made for Australians. I
Go
think.
and kind of like really haggle people down and
Nice.
like ignore the fact that it's their livelihood.
Nice. That's good.
And yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
And
Pull money out and count it in front of people as well.
is that a good? Is there stealing?
No. You just show them that you have
you
it.
show them. Yeah, it's like
yeah,
yeah.
you say, wouldn't it be nice? Well, it can't be. Sorry. You know where I'm
Yeah.
from.
What about just ripping up money?
Oh my
That'd be
God.
anyway, folks. We can leave on that one.
Yeah. All right.
Good night, everyone.
Peace out from the Saucy Boys. Yo.